It's week 3 of the 2024 season. And if it's in the game, it's in the game. It's the Ravens and the Cowboys coming up next.
It's a stadium so big you can easily spot it flying into Dallas-Fort Worth for a game. This is AT&T Stadium here in Arlington. Thanks for joining us, everyone. With my partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. And like so many matchups in the NFL, Brock, our focus goes right to the quarterbacks in this one. Both of these guys, players who've been around the league now for some time, they've definitely established themselves as veterans who know how to win football games.
Yeah, I think the word of the day, Kate, is definitely experience. Two guys who've been through the season several times over, have seen a lot at this point in their career, and been through quite a bit on the field. All that experience is stored up.
Both teams riding 2-0 starts here. One, we'll get the turkey and move to 3-0 as week 3 gets underway. Short kick here, fielded at the 15. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. So here come the Cowboys for their opening drive. Bringing him out, coming off one of his best seasons as a pro, an MVP runner-up finish in year number 9, Dak Prescott.
As a QB in this league, if you're going to finish a game with no touchdowns on that side of the stat sheet, well, you better finish it with no interceptions as well. Even if last week was an uneventful contest for him throwing the football, he did what he needed to do to help them come away with the most important stat, the win.
We'll look at his numbers on the ground from last week here. Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. From the 31. This one caught by C.D. Lamb. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Running left, it's Elliott. Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. Brandon Stevens in on the tackle. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Dak now from the gun. Throw complete to Lamb. And he's caught after a gain of about 2. Stopped by one of the league's best tacklers, Roquan Smith. Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. Prescott here from the gun. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Ravens have an early opportunity after the interception on the game's first series. Wow, what an exciting start to this game, Brock. Apologies to the former QB in you. It's not an opening drive touchdown, but an interception instead.
Yeah, exciting for one side. That would be the defense. Demoralizing for the other side as an offense. First salvo, listen, it goes to the defense. And now it really sets the stage for what I love and what you love, Kate. In this game of adjustments, in the game of back and forth, who's going to respond next?
So here now are the Ravens on offense to begin their first drive. And they're brought out by the reigning MVP, the 2nd of his career, the best runner in the game. It's Lamar Jackson.
While we all love to talk about the quarterback, he really wasn't at the forefront of their win last week, Kate. Kind of took a step back and let some of his teammates shine. Yeah, he made a good mark with a touchdown pass, a bad mark with an interception. Welcome to life in the NFL as a quarterback. You know he wants to make a little more noise, elevate everybody else a little better than he did a week ago.
At the 34-yard line.
Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. He's forward, gets a couple of yards. Eric Kendricks there for the tackle. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Pressure coming. It's Jackson. Gets this to Bateman. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Cut near the goal line. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
At the 2-yard line.
Now movement as somebody goes early, and for the first time today, we're going to hear from our officials. One of the most common penalties in the sport, and the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards. They'll run here following the penalty. Has the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens parlay the interception into points. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. For the offense, you gotta love it, Brock. Points to begin the game as he runs it in for an opening drive touchdown.
And you've got one very happy running back right over there on the sideline right now. These backs, they do feel the pressure to find the end zone every single week. It's not easy to do, but to do it this early and get out of the way, big time.
Justin Tucker to try the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Ravens will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Cowboys nothing.
Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. Short kick gathered in at the 15. Tackle made as the return gets it out to the 32. Dallas sending its offense out for the second time this game. And they got off on the wrong foot here with that opening drive interception that led to points the other way.
Yeah, and what this defense has shown is they are going to capitalize on your mistakes, and not just a little, but by a lot. So from here on out, you better play some mistake-free football because this defense is hunting for more.
That one way too far up there. They can't connect. Looking for his wide receiver there. And it sets up second down. Throwing again is Dak. It's taken in by Lamb. And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there. Brandon Stevens in on the tackle. And the Ravens go in nickel, third down. From the gun is Prescott. Complete beyond the marker. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
New set of downs for him from the 46. Dak throwing again. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to be at midfield now as he gets out of bounds. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and
Another throw for Prescott. Couldn't connect across the middle. It's an incomplete pass. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And it's third down.
Third down and 6 yards to go.
Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete.
Intended for Ezekiel Elliott.
You know, I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or just had a surprise break in concentration. So unusual to see one dropped unless there's a hit involved.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. This one's headed for the sideline and out. We'll get the mark. They say it's at the 9 where it crossed. Now we'll get set to see the Baltimore offense for the second time. And they take the field exactly where they want it to be, Brock. Up a touchdown early and with the home crowd a little quieter than normal.
I'm not going to lie to you, Kate. I think most quarterbacks, competitors love playing on the road when they do just this. Just quiet them, right? Turn them against their own team. They were quiet after that opening touchdown. You score another one, they're going to start to murmur, and we might even hear a few boo birds.
Brings up 2nd and 2. At the
Before the snap, some early movement. Let's see which side gets tagged with the penalty.
Neutral zone infraction, defense.
So keep that 2nd and short play in your back pocket. The penalty goes ahead and gives them the first. Running it after the penalty. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
It's a sweep. He pops the pass forward. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the O-lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over them.
It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes. Looked like a bit of a concentration drop on that one. And now they're staring at 4th and long. The Ravens gonna punt this away, and here's Jordan Stout to handle that boot. And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. Call that punt a 52-yard effort. And the Cowboys will get set to go on offense. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. First down, here's Dak. Ferguson's got it, complete. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. The rookie from Clemson in on that stop.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at their 49-yard line.
Ooh, this is going to be a false start on the offense here.
False start, offense.
So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump, and, well, they got one of them to move that time. Running the counter, Elliott. He'll work it a couple of yards past the line. Nnamdi Madubuike making that stop. Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7.
Brings up 3rd and 7.
Back to throw, here's Dak. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted, it's gonna be 4th down.
You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on 3rd down? Well, they chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
And he's out of bounds. Not the return that he had drawn up. No way. And actually loses yards. The Ravens trotting out their offense. They're already on a modest little winning streak here. Currently in position to stretch it to 3 games as they take the field again. Fits it through the middle. Continuing to move past the 45. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. Handoff headed right to Henry. And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. Malik Hooker with the tackle. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 42-yard line.
Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that 1st down. 3rd down, 1 yard to go. Slot man motioned over. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. This one goes for 3 yards. And that'll be 1st down, Baltimore. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. They'll motion him out of the backfield. 1st and 10, here's Jackson. Henry on the catch. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. They gain 14 on the play. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in 1 play and keep driving that defense backwards.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. They send a receiver in motion right. Throwing now on 1st down, it's Jackson. He brings it in. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line.
Well, there's a time to be a little finessey with the football, put a little touch on, and then there's time to put your arm into it and let it eat. Throw it right through your target's chest. This one, well, that one right there was the latter. Smart to make a fastball zing in before anyone could undercut the curl route.
Just lost his focus and jumped. It's not a huge penalty, but it is a costly one because it gives him enough for a first down. Henry. And they'll bring him down after an all right game. He gets him 3. This brings up 2nd and goal. Trying to run with Henry. And here's another stop made right at the line. Nice back-to-back reps from this defense. And we will not get another play. That's going to do it for the first quarter. Neither side separating much so far. Back to AT&T Stadium in just a moment. Welcome back. Second quarter about to start. Ravens with a chance for at least 3, maybe 6. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
That is such a gut punch. Needing just a couple inches and you lose that much yardage. You could have given me 100 guesses, Kate, for how that play was going to go, and I would not have predicted that one.
Staring at 4th down, the Ravens will go with Justin Tucker to try for 3. A very short kick here from the right hash. Tucker's kick is up and good. And that one was beautifully struck. It goes right down the middle. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff.
Well, that's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
The Cowboys offense headed out there. They now trail by double digits after that last score, Brock. It's 10-0 partway through here. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. His drive will begin with a run from Elliott. A flag's down as he stops. Looks like this one's on the offense.
Holding. Offense.
So now, partner, got to reevaluate what to do on this next snap because the holding call pushes him back quite a ways. That holding penalty is going to make first down twice as tough. They're 20 from the marker to start things out. Now Dak to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
And he found some running room for a nice gain. That's 8 yards for the gain, and that narrows it to just 5 yards needed on 3rd down.
Makes it 3rd and 5.
Prescott will look to throw. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game, and that leaves them with 4th and 5.
Making it harder than it needs to be right there. Just get the catch first. Guarantee some yards. And then worry about escaping the defenders and getting upfield.
And he's brought down before the return gets far. It's a 61-yard punt that time. And the Ravens will go on offense. Now Baltimore returning its offense to the field of play. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. Henry gets it here to start the drive. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Ball start. Offense.
There was a blitz coming, and that got somebody to panic and jump early. It cost him 5 yards. Receiver in motion, headed right. 2nd and 13. Finds Aguilar. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
A gain of 14.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on second down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about third down at all.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Lamar now from the gun. He throws a bullet deep to the... And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Trayvon Diggs has got it. And the Cowboys have it now as he makes the 20th interception of his career. I don't know what to be impressed by most, Brock. How effortless he made it look to throw it that deep, or how effortless the cover man made it look to get that far down there and haul in the interception.
How about we just marvel at both of them? You call a deep pass like that again on the next play, it could go to the end zone. But this time, it is a takeaway.
The Cowboys about set to take over. And this certainly isn't the rut they want to be in, Brock. All of their drives have been ending in punts as of late. The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. And not a great choice on 1st down. It's incomplete, nearly intercepted, actually, so 2nd down coming up.
Marcus Williams on the coverage.
Dak to the air here. Ezekiel Elliott makes the catch. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks. 3rd and just 2 to go.
3rd and 2.
Now Prescott. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Incomplete.
Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And that brings up 4th and short.
Formation for the Cowboys.
The Cowboys setting out their punting unit. And he finally gets a hold of one here. This is hit far. And this one did hit at the 8, but took a big bounce and finished its journey in the end zone for a touchback. Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. The drive begins with Henry. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss. We get a stoppage here. One of their big blockers up front. In some pain following that play. He's being attended to. All right, here we go. 2nd down. Man in motion out of the slot. Play action now with Jackson. Taken in by Likely. And they take him down at the 24-yard line.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
So he jumped too early, and that's going to cost him 5 yards.
Still 3rd down.
After the penalty, 3rd and a yard coming up. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So it's going to be 4th and short. Here's Jordan Stouts coming on again to punt. Kavontae Turpin on the return for the Cowboys. Fair catch called for, and he's got it right near the 30-yard line. No return on that punt. And they'll get ready to go on offense. 1st and 10 now from the 30. Dak now from the gun. An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it 2nd down.
Incomplete. It's now 2nd and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Throwing again is Dak. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Here's Dak. He's on the move. Oh, he's going to run for it. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. Now a pause as they attend to an injured player, and they wait with bated breath because it is Dak Prescott who's getting help here. They'll go with another punt, which brings Brian Anger back to the field. And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. That punt goes 63 yards. And the Ravens will take over with a lot of field ahead of them. Now Jackson off the play action. He'll get this to Henry. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, there was never a play in any playbook I ever saw designed for a lost yardage play when you throw the ball. But if there's any solace, at least it was first down. A couple more chances to make up for it.
Man in motion, headed right. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Eric Kendricks there for the tackle. And the Cowboys bring a couple extra defensive backs out. Third down coming. Shotgun snap to Jackson. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up fourth down.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, well, they come down to a play or two, and third downs are critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, their coach wants to see them convert those.
Punter takes the field on fourth down, and he sends this one flying. That punt goes unanswered, no return there. And it'll be their football. Another drive coming up for this Dallas offensive unit. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. He's trying to lay it in deep along the right sideline. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete.
The ability to track the ball, right? Ball skills isn't just knocking it away, and that's a beautiful job there, Kate. But ball skills is also being able to track a ball on a deeper throw like that. If he doesn't swat it away, we're looking at a huge game.
And he's still looking for the play that sparks the ground game as that one stopped for a loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing. No.
And down he goes. The Ravens defense gets it done. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up fourth down.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions, you get more depth. But a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it. Except for this defense, it just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
Brian Anger on now to punt. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. Same as a touchback here. Fair catch made at the 20. So no return on that punt. And they're going to take over possession. Baltimore running its offense out now. They didn't add to their lead last time out. They punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. On first down, Jackson. That's taken in by Henry. And he'll be out of bounds at the 25-yard line.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
And looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. Eric Kendricks there for the tackle. Third and a lone yard coming up. Slot man motioned over. Quick pass, right side, complete. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out. While that play was going on, we see that one of their teammates shaken up on the play. Not quite sure what happened, but they're out there to tend to him. New set of downs for him at the 38. First down throw for Jackson. Bateman hauls it in. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47.
Yeah, these in cuts maybe aren't the hardest throws from a degree of difficulty, Kate, but it does take some courage as a quarterback to throw into congested spaces, but it can pay big dividends.
And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete.
Boy, offenses that connect in this intermediate zone are so effective. Getting the completion in that area, it not just sparks your offense, but it just turns that aggressive meter way up. They just couldn't quite find the connection.
And he's officially into enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. That goes as a 4-yard pickup, and it gets him a first down. Jackson to throw it. Setting up the screen. On the move, past the 40. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. So we'll take a pause for the injury, and that looks like Derrick Henry, who's in need of some assistance out there. Ball at the 33 for first down. Oh, they're going to run the option to the short side. And he's stopped. Now we'll wait to hear what this flag is all about.
Holding. Offense.
A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
Well, it was bad enough that the previous run went backwards. You've got to have balance in this league. I mean, you really do. There's no chance offensively to find sustained success unless you present run and pass to a defense. And right now, this defense is owning your run game.
Into the hands of Likely. And that will not be enough for a first down. And the Cowboys bringing on an extra DB here. Third down coming. From the gun, Jackson connects with Bateman. And as they bring him down, let's check the penalty flag.
Holding. Offense.
A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. Now Jackson on third down. That's going to be caught by Mitchell. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
This dude's just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that first down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
We're to the 2-minute warning from AT&T. It's the Ravens. With it, first and 10. They kick the running back in motion. First and 10, here's Jackson. Andrews with the catch. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage. Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here.
At the Cowboys' 18-yard line.
Jackson yet again. Finding Flowers. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line. Third down, 1 yard to go. Lamar throwing again. Fires right away, but incomplete. That one intended for Mark Andrews. And now they're left with fourth and short. Ravens call it on Justin Tucker for the field goal. This only a chip shot from the right hash. Bullock's kick is good. And their special teams converts to get them something out of that possession.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm, and no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm than start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Here's Kevontae Turpin on the return. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. The Cowboys taking over on offense. Not much time left before halftime. They could use something to trim that deficit, and enough time left to maybe get this near field goal range. They've got first down from the 31. Back to throw, it's Lance. Complete out to the right side. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. Lance. That one's complete, right side. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss. 2nd and 13. Chased out to his right. Ravens swoop it in, and they bring him down. And they're going to have to regroup after this one.
These defenders, they can just feel it. You're up a couple scores in the game, and you know what the other side is starting to do. They're starting to press, and you're going to start to see a little bit more pass. And that's when these defenders pin their ears back.
And he's not going to get something done. They take him down. So that's how our first half's going to end. A momentum-building play for their defense.
Ravens 13, Cowboys nothing.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. More from you and Brock in a moment. But first, time for a look around the NFL to see what's going on here and what's already been an eventful afternoon of football. We'll start up at MetLife Stadium in New Jersey. And as you see, they were winners back on Thursday night. Aaron Rodgers, a strong performance there, over 300 yards passing with 3 touchdowns in the victory. From there, we're off to check out another game. And they were winners in that one over the visiting Green Bay Packers. Kyle Phillips, a touchdown catch in the victory. Lastly, let's head up to the Twin Cities to check in on the Vikings at home in Minneapolis. And they were winners in that one over the visiting Houston Texans. Justin Jefferson, a touchdown catch in the victory. It was Derrick Henry, as he normally does, making his impact felt in that first half. He had a touchdown run that helped get his guys this halftime lead. Both these teams ready for the fight ahead. We're ready to get back to it as well. And to do just that, we'll hand it back over to Kate and Brock.
Thanks so much for the look around the league, Coach. But now it's time to turn our attention back to this one as we begin the third quarter. On the return, here comes Justice Hill. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Ravens and Lamar Jackson are ready to go again on offense. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Lamar now from the gun. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And hopefully a bit of a wake-up for their ground game. It's a solid pickup there on the play. 3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. Lamar back to throw. Pressure's there, and he goes down again. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down. Baltimore lined up in punt formation. Jordan Stout's the one to send it away. And now he's going to call for the fair catch and take it just beyond the 30. Offense headed back out there now for Dallas. And this game might be going better if he could have some more time just to work back there. This pass rush has been all over them. Really keeps taking this offense out of any grooves that they've managed to get into.
Okay, I like to say in life there's energy givers and there's energy vampires.
Yeah.
And for this defense, these sacks right here, they're such energy givers. And, man, it's like a vampire sucking the juice out of an offense.
Yeah, I love that. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. From the 34. Has him on the quick hitter. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Stopped by one of the league's best tacklers, Roquan Smith. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Here's Lance. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. So they're going to have to evaluate things now on 4th and short. Dallas sends its punting unit onto the field. Broke through the tackle. And he can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return. That one an impressive 57-yard kick. And it's going to be their football coming up. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. His quick throw knocked away, incomplete. Looks like play has been paused. We've got a timeout taken by the defense. Throwing again here on 2nd and 10. Jackson. Pass into the hands of Devontae Walker. He picks up 15 on the play. And that'll be 1st down, Baltimore.
I'm sure Coach, the play caller, doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. From the gun, they're going to hand it off. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
It's 2nd and 8.
From the 36. This one's taken in by Hill. We'll have him gain about a handful there. Malik Hooker with the tackle.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Gets this one to Andrews. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
Baltimore.
Putting a receiver in motion. Now here's Keaton Mitchell with the run. And they bring him down, but there's a flag on the field.
Holding. Offense.
Well, partner, they say there's holding on every play. You just got to look for it, right? That time, though, we did not have to look too hard. They send a man in motion. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Pass complete to Walker. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
Brings up 2nd down at the 46-yard line.
From the gun, here's a handoff. And he's brought down for a loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Jackson now on 3rd. Flushed out of the pocket. And down he goes. The Cowboy defense gets it done. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down. The Ravens getting ready for the punt. And he's going to do the honors for the 4th time today. And he sends this away. Definitely his best kick of the game thus far. And that couldn't have hit any better. That took the perfect bounce and went out of bounds at the 1. The Cowboys offense now headed back to the field. And they're going to need to go the length of the field to attack that deficit after the punt sets them all the way back to the 1-yard line. Elliott on 1st and 10. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
This close to your own goal line, they really don't want to risk a sack. That means, well, one option, run it and buy whatever breathing room you can.
On 2nd down, a run with Elliott. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. It was Marcus Williams in on that stop. We'll get a stoppage now. Looks like we have someone banged up after that run, in need of some attention. Looking at a tough spot to punt it away if this third down is unsuccessful. Looking to throw, Lance. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete.
You know, he might complete 99 out of 100 of those short, simple routes to the tight ends. Even the shortest and simplest of throws, well, it's due to end up in a drop at some point.
And he's just going to fair catch this one. That's brought in at the 39-yard line. The Ravens headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And he'll be happy to keep letting it fly as much as he has all game. Look at these numbers. They show just how effective he's been in captaining this offense. They'll run here on first down. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 41-yard line.
Jackson looking to throw. He lobs it up, looking deep to the right side. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete. Great defensive effort to reject that one. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. One of the tight ends motioning left. 3rd and long for him here. That throw's knocked away and incomplete. 4th down coming up.
How many times do defenders hear from their coaches, read and react, read and react? You got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and then more importantly, you got to react as he begins to throw and knock that ball away.
Fair catch made a little beyond the 20-yard line. We don't get a return out of that punt. And the Cowboys will get set to go on offense. The offense getting set to go. And coming off a 3-and-out, Brock, they really need to build some momentum from the ground as they try to get on that scoreboard here. Handoff headed left, Elliott. And they limit the damage just a few yards on that gain. Stopped by one of the league's best tacklers, Roquan Smith. 2nd down now, 7 to go.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Here's Lance now. Short pass brought in. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after it looks like a yard gain. Nate Wiggins getting up to end that play. They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6. Throwing is Lance. Escapes out to the left. He's running for it. And he slides down with enough to pick up that first. That's a pickup of 9. And that's good for a Cowboys 1st down.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
And the defense gets there to force a small loss. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 34-yard line.
Now it's Lance. That finds Elliott complete. And he's out of bounds just past, looks like, the 40-yard line. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
To the air, Lance. That's caught for the first. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. New set of downs for him from the 46. Elliott running out of the gun. And they'll bundle this up after a 4-yard gain. Nate Wiggins getting up to end that play. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
From the 42. No luck on the connection. It's incomplete.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
They're going to throw it on 3rd and long. Hits him on the in route. And he's able to get this down to the 36.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
Trying for it, it's Elliott. And they bring him down around the 34. They only needed a couple, and that is what they got. Not the most impressive gain, but a big one as they get the first.
First and 10 at the 30.
They'll run it from the gun. And he made the most of his running room on that one, getting it down to the 27. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have second down and 3.
The gain of 7 brings up second and 3.
On the option, it's Elliott. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Give them 3 yards, and they're just inches away on third down. Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. The Cowboys have it, but some work to do in the final frame. They're trailing. Battle coming up on 3rd and inches. Back to throw, it's Lance. Short pass caught by his tight end. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of third downs just like that.
Brought in by Elliott. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
18-yard line.
From the 18 on second down. Throw complete to Lamb. Give him about 16 yards on that gain, Brock, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
They'll run here with Elliott. Crosses the goal line for the Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys now within 1 score in the 4th. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Aubrey good on the point after. And the Cowboys get it back to within 6. So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. Wallace with a return here. Man, he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Now the Ravens all set for another possession. And after that touchdown, cut their lead back to 1 score, Brock. A response in order as they take over. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he'll go down, it will say right at the 39-yard line. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs.
To be a stud back in this league, it takes more than just checking the athletic boxes. There's an IQ, a feel, a patience and craftiness required along with just tremendous vision. He showed all of it navigating that run up the middle.
Going to the ground again on first. And he drives into a pile of defenders and is stopped right at the line. 2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Now here's Lamar. The screen pass falls incomplete.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
They'll throw on 3rd and long. Cover man is there, and he harmlessly knocks it away. Incomplete. Punt team on the field. And this is going to put him up to 6 punts today. And he'll have this fair catch right along the 25. No return on that punt. And they'll get ready to go on offense. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Running back sent in motion. Got Lamb, and it's complete. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. In a good spot here, 2nd and inches.
It's 2nd and inches at the 36-yard line.
Lance. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And brings up 3rd down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
And he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
That is your old-school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
10 at the 37-yard line.
They go play action on 1st. This one falls incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. Here's Lance. That'll be complete to Elliott. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And it'll be 1st down, Dallas.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on a defense.
Play action on 1st down. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. He'll throw it yet again. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. They'll throw it. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up. So that play doesn't work out, but things make it even worse for them. Looks like one of their big guys out front is in need of a look from the training staff. The Cowboys sending out their punting unit. Brian Anger, the one to send it away. And this will fly out of bounds to deny a return. They're going to mark it a little before the 20. We see the Ravens making their way out now. They struggled to produce on that last series, but better results ahead as they take possession here. Lone back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. 2nd down now, 7 to go.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 24-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Tried to connect, but it winds up incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now it's 3rd down. Lamar now from the gun. Gets this one to Andrews. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Following that completion, remember the O-line looks to be in some pain. They're headed out to take a look at him now. Big play gets him across midfield, sets him up 1st and 10 from the 40. Shotgun snap to Jackson. He's got Andrews. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down.
It's a gain of 10. And a Ravens 1st down.
They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. 1st down, here's Lamar. Andrews with the catch. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
2nd and 6 at the 26-yard line.
Again, it's Jackson to the air. Catch made by Mitchell.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Ball start, offense.
One of the most common penalties in the sport, and the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards. Jackson now on third. Cover man is there, and he harmlessly knocks it away. Incomplete. Could not beat the defender there. So that brings up 4th and long. Justin Tucker out for the field goal. A lot of pressure hovering over this kick. It's on the left hash, 46 yards out. Tucker's kick is up and good. And that'll make it a 2-score game.
It doesn't take a math major, Kate, to realize how important that field goal was. It's now a 2-score game really late and puts them in the driver's seat to go and finish this thing with the win.
They'll begin from the 36 as the returner's brought down. Back out runs their offense. Well, their last drive, not the one they want to replicate after they were forced to punt it away. The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. His drive will begin with a run from Elliott. And he takes this ahead to the 40-yard line before going down. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on 2nd down.
Yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 40-yard line.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Looking to throw, Lance. Short pass caught by his tight end. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will...
And they get to him on 4th down. It's a sack and a turnover on downs.
Well, I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
Now he's past the 25. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
A split second, all that kept the defense from making a stand right there. It's amazing, man. This game of inches and split-second reactions. A nice bit of burst, surge forward for enough to go get that first by a couple before they could finally drag him down.
Throwing now on 1st down, it's Jackson. This finds Likely. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. And with 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
From the gun, Jackson. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
He was defended by Devon Bland.
Lamar throwing again. Complete beyond the marker. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. They'll try and punch it in. Punches it in for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens could lock away the win as they make it a 15-point game. Now the Ravens offense staying put. Look at this. They're going for 2.
The Ravens will line up.
Jackson's throwing for it. And he has it inside the end zone. That's going to add 2 to their lead here late.
I always say about the NFL game, it's a game of matchups. And that time they get the matchup they want, and they go right to it. It's a risky call throwing it for 2, but that risk pays off.
Turpin with a return. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Their offense running back out now. Their failure on 4th down was answered by a touchdown, so they're really going to need to rebuild some momentum as they take the field once again. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Now it's Lance. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Kyle Hamilton was there defensively.
They kick the running back in motion. That's incomplete left side. Trying to get that one to CeeDee Lamb. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Here's Lance now. And this is another incompletion. Intended target there was CeeDee Lamb. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. To the air, Lance. That's caught beyond the marker. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete.
You know, I love this, Kate, from an offense. Just philosophically, stretching that secondary out with your tight end. Even still, one of the deeper targets you're going to see him get. It's a shame they couldn't quite connect. Can't cover it much better than that really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
3rd and long for him here. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
Hey, I get it, it's already over, but go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
This offense making its way back out now. And I think they'd be content doing everything the same as their prior drive and getting another touchdown here. And hopefully a bit of a wake-up for their ground game. It's a solid pickup there on the play. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
We've reached the 2-minute warning from Dallas. Ravens looking at a 3-0 start to the season. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. It's an option to the left side. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss. We'll pause now for an injured player, and no problems identifying who this is. It's a big one, folks. It is Lamar Jackson who's shaken up after that one. Motioning one of the tight ends. To the air, 3rd and long. He's got the 1st down grab and still going. And they take him down right along the 30. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that'll be 1st down, Baltimore.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
On 1st down, they'll run. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug of war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
Back to the well again. And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that 1st down. We're going to have a stoppage here as we look to see that's Rashad Bateman, who was injured on the play. He's being tended to. 1 yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches. Another carry for him. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
had the first down by a comfortable margin right there. Remember that play call. Put that one away. Could be a money play for them the next time they're in a similar spot.
So the Ravens will fly home with the win. And they're continuing to survive among the final remaining unbeaten teams across the NFL, as they're now up to a 3-0 start. That does it for another broadcast of the NFL on EA Sports. With my partner in the booth, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Ravens are your winners as we say so long from Dallas.